Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor will take matters into her own hands when it comes to Ridge and the future she wants. Taylor pledged not to let Brooke come between them again, so she'll feel like she has to take drastic action to keep that pledge to Ridge. Although Ridge keeps assuring Taylor that he's married to her, he hasn't offered establishment evidence of that. Taylor will feel like an engagement ring would change effects and show Brooke that Ridge is in this for the long haul. In a perfect world, Taylor would no doubt like for Ridge to be the one proposing. Taylor might end up staying ever if she waited on Ridge to pop the question. Plus, Taylor is an ultramodern woman who knows how to take charge, so she'll have no compunctions about getting a ring for herself and planning this offer. It turns out Taylor will decide to propose at Il Giardino, so it won't be long until she process Ridge there for a big speech. Taylor will hope to make Ridge her hubby formally more and push him into a marriage he was awaiting. Nick will just so be at Deacon Eatery when this offer of marriage plays out. That'll bring Nick's eavesdropper occasion and will give him a chance to see Taylor's bling as well. Nick has been pursuing Brooke and trying to change her perspective when it comes to the conception of fortune. That's why Nick will be particularly interested in Taylor's offer and Ridge's response to it. Nick's going to take whatever news he learns back to Brooke soon enough. Until also, we can anticipate Ridge to get blindsided and struggle to know what to say. Ridge can't leave Taylor hanging indefinitely, but this wouldn't be an easy situation for him to handle. Taylor will remain hopeful about making Ridge her hubby one further time and living happily ever later. No matter what answer Ridge gives her in the coming couple occurrences, Taylor's love is doomed. Ridge's life will come with further romantic updates during July reaches, so stay tuned to watch him veer back in Brooke's direction. Liam is dying on the bold and the beautiful. We like to concentrate on the good that the character has done on the cleaner. We can't forget that lower than a time ago Liam was a horrible hubby and tried to resolve up Steffi's marriage. Was Liam's jest actually a result of his deadly cancer opinion? Now that we know Liam has a excrescence, it reminds cleaner suckers of many other cases. This wouldn't be the first time the pens explain down a character's weird or insupportable jest by giving them some kind of deadly complaint. Thomas is living evidence of that. When Liam cheated on Hope and also slut-lowered his still woman. For moving on with Thomas. Liam got indeed more sleazy when he began pursuing Steffi and encouraging her to cheat on her hubby Finn and disjoin him. To say Liam was acting out of character would be an understatement. Now that we know he has a excrescence, you can't help but wonder if his jest was a symptom of his medical condition. Does that mean that he no way wanted to be with Steffi and was just acting on impulse? Is Liam still actually in love with Hope Logan? Since Liam began living out his last days on the settee, the Scuttlebutt shop has suggested towards one last steam reunion. Perhaps Carter Walton is the one who should be upset and Hope is the bone that Liam wants to really be with. There's a high probability of Hope forgiving Liam once she realizes he didn't mean half of the effects he did and said during their unattractive breakup. She was suitable to look once Thomas carrying around a Hope mannequin. Forgiving Liam should be water under the ground. Ridge orders Nick down from Brooke. Luna gives a gift to Hayes F. At Forrester Creations, Ridge wants to know why Nick is there. The developer brings up life on a boat. Nick counters that home is wherever he puts his anchor. Nick wants his anchor inside of Brooke. Jack Marone is brought up again. This is the alternate time in a week Jack has been mentioned. The shipping man congratulates his rival on reuniting with Taylor. Ridge and Nick get hot. In their discussion, Nick kisses Brooke's hand, also struts out. Brooke tries to explain. You don't have to explain anything, Brooke. Nick's return was a total surprise. He's just a good friend. Brooke does tell her partner that he has no right to be jealous. Ridge orders her to stay down from Nick. At the Precipice house, Taylor is talking to Steffi about the art class. Steffi brings up how amazing Electra is with Hayes. They turn the content to Liam. He's being so valorous. Taylor blames Bill for all the stress Liam is going through. Taylor does say that Finn might feel incompletely responsible for how Luna turned out. Taylor fears the stress is taking a risk on Steffi. The son declares that Hayes will no way know Luna. She'll make sure of it. Outside the sand house, Luna continues observing on the art class. As the schoolteacher brings everyone inside from the sand, Hayes forgot commodity. Hayes struggles looking for what he dropped, but is floundering to find it. With the schoolteacher and rest of the kiddies outside, Luna takes the occasion to approach Hayes. Luna calls him by name, also gives him a gift. Luna hangs around outside while Hayes shows Electra his gift. Electra takes Hayes back to his parents at home. Meanwhile, the art school teacher asks Luna to be a guest educator. Luna seems panicked, but also realizes this is her ticket to Hayes. So, she calls herself Sunshine and goes outside. Finn keeps making pledge after pledge to cover Steffi and the kiddies. Luna is the trouble who just won't quit, so Finn is determined to do whatever it takes to keep his family safe. All of this could have been avoided if Finn had handled the situation else. Finn has formerly made his biggest Luna mistake, and it's a boob. That's going to blow up his happy family soon enough. It's not Finn's fault that Poppy kept him in the dark on Luna's maternity. Finn presumably should have demanded a DNA test beforehand but we see Aunt really condemn him for trusting Poppy and believing her falsehoods. The real problem was what Finn did after he set out he was Luna's natural father. Rather of rushing to Luna and dishing the biopater news, Finn really should have kept his mouth shut. By discovering to Luna and connecting with her on such a deep emotional position, Finn doomed his family with Steffi, Hayes, and Kelly for trouble. Luna was fixated on having a relationship with Finn from that veritably moment, and Finn's tearful grasp didn't help matters. Since Finn formerly knew about Luna's horrible crimes, it was a bad idea to confess and open the door to further chaos. Some might defend Finn since Luna was on house arrest when he came clean, but she's the kind of girl who'll stop at nothing to get what she wants. Finn couldn't have anticipated Bill arranging Luna's amnesty, but he knew Luna excluded 2 men and abducted Steffi. Luna is a wild card who's able of anything, so Finn should have been more careful about what he revealed. That's especially true since Finn's concession was meaningless. Finn couldn't have a real father-son relationship with Luna, so he got her all hung up and rankled up for nothing. Luna wouldn't be conniving vengeance on Steffi and targeting Hayes right now if she was still in the dark on her maternity. Finn actually could have spared Luna some heartbreak if he'd just left her wondering about her biopater. And he clearly could have spared his family the fresh Luna fermentation that's brewing. Finn will pay the price for that boob. As Luna goes after Hayes and Steffi, Liam may play the idol. He could potentially take a pellet for Steffi. Will Liam place himself in front of the fortified Luna and quicken his dire fortune, dying idle rather of succumbing to his fatal brain excrescence? Luna buying a gun, her intentions enough clear given her former discussion with her grandmother. It's apparent that Steffi is Luna's intended target, but there's a chance that someone might perform a heroic deliverance to stop Luna before it's too late. Could Liam be the one to save Steffi? Indeed, if it costs him his life considering the timing, we might be heading towards a violent clash of narratives. While Liam is doubtful to survive his brain excrescence, observers don't really want to see him endure a painful demise. It would be much more fulfilling to substantiation Liam exit in a spectacular fashion as he steps up for Steffi in a significant way. Finn took a pellet for Steffi when he stepped in front of Sheila Gunn, but ultimately it was discovered he'd survived. Maybe it'll be Liam's turn to immolation himself for his partner. This could do if Liam finds himself in a situation where he sees an fortified Luna poised to pull the detector. Liam might vault in front of Steffi, inadvertently getting Luna's coming victim, but he'd go out idle. Liam is formerly facing death, but Bill will be furious if Luna harms his son, particularly since he remains ignorant of Liam's terminal opinion. Given that Bill is the one who eased Luna's amnesty, he'll witness a whirlwind of feelings when Luna spirals out of control formerly more. Bill might be consumed by wrathfulness and guilt for ever believing that Luna could change. He could veritably well take the law into his own hands and kill her. Steffi may find herself ever thankful for Liam's ultimate immolation. Liam's final act for Steffi could be icing her survival so she can be there for Finn, Kelly, and Hayes. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.